This is Have You Stretched Today? Flexology 10-day challenge. And please make sure that you are warmed up before you start these drills. Make sure that you are warm. Okay, let's get it. Starting with the hip hinge, just going back and forth. And please note I'm doing this on both sides, but for the purpose of this video, I'm only going to show one side. And doing some circles as well, making sure I circle in both directions. And when we're ready, we're going to go into a lunge. You want to make sure that your knee is not over your foot. And in this lunge, we're going to sit up straight and shoot our hands down into the ground, just holding it. Hold and breathe. Hold and breathe. This is a static drill. Hold and breathe. Now I'm going to sit my butt back and stretch out my hamstring, and I'm going to point my toe as I do this. You do not have to lay all the way down, which means bring my head to my knees. This height level, you can stay there, or if you have a little bit more flexibility, you can come down to the knee. But once again, going up high is fine, and we're going to move the foot right to left, right to left, right to left. Breathe. And once again, you can stay up higher, moving that foot right to left. Now we're going to shift back into a low lunge, and I'm going to show modifications in 3, 2, 1. So you see I have my block now, and I'm going to turn around and show you on the opposite side. So all you're going to do is take your block, you're going to put your elbows onto the block if you cannot go low down onto the floor, because once again, it's not about how low you can go, it's about the mechanics and the drills. And you're going to hold this and breathe. Hold and breathe. And remember, we are doing this on both sides. So now I'm going to sit up, and I'm going to shoot my same arm, same leg through. And if this is all you have, just keep it there. But if you have a little bit more flexibility in the arms, you're going to wrap it around your back. That's level 2. And then if you have extra flexibility, we're going to take the opposite arm and we're going to hold the hand. So once again, you can keep the hands out right where it's at. 2 right there, or 3 hold it. We're holding and breathing. So we're going to start with some leg kicks. You can hold onto a pole if you have one, a wall if you have one. And we're just gonna kick, kick, kick. And let's say about 8 kicks, then switch. And once again, this is not for height. This is just to get our hammies warm for our high heels on my tippy splits. Okay, I'm gonna do 8 and then switch back. No breaks because you're great. And then switch. And of course, 45 to 1 minute. Okay, so we're gonna sit in a pancake. And for those of you who were tapped in from day 1, day 2, you've seen this drill, the pancake. I'm gonna sit with my legs as far apart as I can, lift my butt from under me, and I'm just rocking my hips, rocking my hips, rocking my hips. And I'm going to turn to the side, because what I want for us to do is kind of like move your body like a snake. And once again, if it's here, that is perfectly fine. Snake. But if you feel like juice you're bugging, just walk your hands, rock, walk, rock, back, rock. Okay? I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you see, I'm going back up, coming back down, doing that a few times, and then sitting in the drill to hold it. So it goes from being a static drill to active. And point, and flex, and point, flex, point, flex, and point. And just like we did the other time, you're gonna walk to whatever side you want. And if this is all you have, this is all you have. But if you can come down, come down. And then we're gonna stay low and switch sides. And you're gonna hold that for 45 to 1 minute on each side, then coming back in the middle and going as low as you can. But once again, if you were here, I need you to try to walk your fingers out, even if it's just a smidge, and hold for 45 to 1 minute, 3 times minimum. So now my feet are close together. Bend one leg. And I'm going to come up and over, and I'll show you what that looks like from the side. I'm going to come up and over. So it's not hands, it's pelvis, just like we did on forward fold. If you was here for forward fold, this would be easy, not throwing shade. And we're going to come down and we're going to hold for, let's hear it, 45 seconds to 1 minute. Yes. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Now, once again, if you cannot get flush down to the leg, holding it up here is fine. If your leg is up here, that is fine too. But a tip, you can take your hand, not put it on the knee, put it on the inside and push down. But what happens is it's going to be tight. So if you have to stay up here because you're working this, that's fine too. Okay? So now we're going to go back to the opposite side after doing it 3 times minimum on each side. Once you're done with that, you're going to grab your foot, and you see how I bent it? I'll turn to the side for you. I'm going to grab my foot, pick it up, and I'm going to send it back. I'm going to turn to the back. It's not out here. My leg is not flushed onto my elbow, but it's close to my elbow. It's not here, it's here, okay? And I'm going to pull out, pull back, out and back, out and back. And I want you to do that 10 times. And on the 10th, I'm gonna hold for 5 seconds. Then, of course, switch to the opposite side, pick up the leg, shift, shift. 10 times. That's 3, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay? Now, after this drill, we're going to do the high heels on my tippy pose. And I'm going to show you modifications for that. But one of the standing splits, it's a little bit of a turnout. All right. So now, high heels on my tippy. I'm going to go to a wall. And I'm going to put the strap on my foot. And I'm not going to be flush to the wall. I'm going to come away from the wall and kind of fall back onto it to give me a little bit more leverage to pull up and back. So now I'm here, lifting. And when you can't lift anymore, that is when you pull up. And if this is all you have, then I need you to turn to the front, put the strap on the other side of you, and boom, high heels on my tippy. And if you need to, rotate. Take that bend out of the leg. I'm gonna reach for my foot and I'm going to pull it up. I'm on the wall, straightening. If you want, you could turn, lean on the wall, straighten that bottom leg. Here, high heels. If you need to, you can grab both. 1 is fine. 2 It's fine. Just make sure that you're not bending over towards, you're sitting up straight. So now without the wall, because you're like, I got this. Whatever foot you want to start with, because we're going to do it on both sides. Well, y'all going to do it on both sides. Okay, cut. All right, so now if the wall was doable for you and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can come in the middle of the floor. And it's the same thing. You're going to bend your leg, grab your foot, straight up. Once again, balance. You're not leaning over towards your leg. You're picking your leg up to reach towards you. So that's one. Same thing, bend. If the leg is at the side, that is perfectly fine. Is that not a high heels on my tippy moment? Now this last one, it's kind of a shoulder and chest a little bit. So I recommend, if you're used to doing this, then I would go for this split. But if not, do not, please. Everything else is perfectly fine. You just work up to this one as a goal. I'm gonna come here, bring my leg up. I'm gonna grab it from the inside. And I'm gonna straighten and bring my other arm around. Or you can grab both at the same time. And this is high heels on my tippy. You have completed day 4. Congratulations. You're on your way